Welcome to this short video on how to complete the Key Stage 5 Household Kitchen Experiment for the experimental determination of the activation energy for neutralization of acetic acid with calcium carbonate. Here are some of the things you will need. White vinegar, the one here, is 5% acidity. A large bowl. Tums antacid tablets, the ones here are the extra strength 750mg tablets. A measuring cylinder. This one is homemade from an old spice shaker and paper. A glass, preferably a narrow-necked one like this small milk bottle. Some ice. A measuring jug. A pan. A piece of paper for results. Some sticky tape. A thermometer. A long thin object such as these chopsticks. A lump of blue tack. 2 plastic straws. A stopwatch or smartwatch/mobile phone. Some salt, a pen, a permanent marker, some scissors may be useful to trim the straws if needed, and finally some plastic gloves. The first step is to create a gas collection tube. To do this, join 2 plastic straws together by squeezing one end inside the opening of the other. Then, tightly tape round the join between the 2 straws, being careful not to squash them. Next, you will need to attach the gas collection tube to a bung to create an airtight seal. To do this, take a large portion of blue tack and mould it into a flat circle shape. After this, pierce the centre of the blue tack using a thin object like the chopsticks shown here, and push one end of the joined straws through the hole created. Then, insert the chopsticks into the end of the straw, past the point where the blue tack is joined to the straws. This allows you to mould the blue tack around the straws without crushing the inside of the straws. When doing this, make sure there is a good contact between the straws and the blue tack to prevent gas leaks. Once complete, remove the chopsticks and reapply the delivery tube bung to the glass and test the seal by attempting to blow air into the glass via the straw. If no air can be heard being released, the seal is good. Having done this, remove it from the glass once more. Next, we will prepare the water baths, so take out your pan and bowl and add water to both.
Some other guy, the bridges go burn, now it's your turn.
With this done, measure out around 80ml of the vinegar using a jug or measuring cylinder. This does not need to be particularly precise as it is in excess. Then, add the vinegar to the reaction glass and mark the level for future amounts using the permanent marker. Set the temperature of the water bath to the first temperature increment. This will be 0 degrees Celsius if you start with the lowest temperature. Cooling the water bath can be done by addition of ice and salt appropriately.
Let's kick it! Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby.
Alternatively, heating the water bath can be carried out by using a hob, or warm water from a tap or kettle could be used. Having set the temperature of the water in the pan, submerge and invert a measuring cylinder in the other water bath in the bowl, making sure to remove any excess trapped air.
Under the sea, under the sea.
Now, Add the glass containing the vinegar to the temperature-controlled water bath. Then, tuck the end of the delivery tube attached to the Blu-Tack bung into the mouth of the inverted measuring cylinder in the water bath. After checking the temperature of the water bath, having left the flask of vinegar in the water bath for an appropriate amount of time, usually around 5 to 10 minutes, add 3 Tums tablets to the vinegar in the reaction glass and quickly apply the Blu-Tack bung. In this step, it may be helpful for a family member or friend to prevent the delivery tube from slipping out of the measuring cylinder. Make sure to continuously stir the reactant glass. Quickly start the stopwatch as soon as bubbles are seen exiting the straw. Continuously record the volume of water displaced in the measuring cylinder every 5 seconds. Stop recording when the frequency of bubbles entering the measuring cylinder drops significantly or exceeds the volume of the cylinder. You are only analysing the initial readings, usually the first 20 to 30 seconds, so lots of readings beyond this point are unnecessary. Once data collection has been completed, the bung delivery tube can be removed. The excess reaction mixture can then be emptied down the sink. The experiment should then be repeated for runs at different temperatures as indicated in the handout.